Good morning, everyone. Uh, Kuto. Yes, please.
In sweat. Some of the in addition to that, some of the points you won't have to pick car to circle or car to go and get your fits anymore. You get back, you get your clothes when you want them on time, every time. Our comfortable and functional African wear is one thing that sets us apart in this industry. We are introducing a new fabric in a system known as the suplex nylon with a UPF factor of 50 plus. That means in this hot climate, your fit will never be drenched in sweat. You always look fresh. It will keep you cool and warm throughout the entire day. I'll hand over to my brother to continue from here. This is the rationale behind why the business works, why Nielsen will thrive and succeed.
Hello, my name is Dylan, and I'm taking over from the rationale of why our business will succeed. As our brother said earlier, there's an increase in the market demand for clothes. I mean, who here doesn't want a comfortable clothes out, make you look not just confident, and it's also going to make you look good as well. So our Nielsen Couture provides that opportunity for you to wear something that is fitting and going to make you stand out when you go in public. And also we also have experience, and as he mentioned earlier, we have about 60 plus clients or customers, which prove that we have worked with a lot of people. And also, we have partnerships, which shows that we collaborate with not just one type of people, collaborate with a lot of people. And as he also said, we also have an AI mechanism that also measures the fabric and the measurement for the actual fabric. So we are not just going to make you get a clothes that's going to make you feel confident. You're going to get actual fitting clothes. And it's going to be precise measurement because you're using an AI integration. And also our market opportunity. As you see, we are in an industry which requires a lot of time to prepare. And since we are getting integrated with AI, we're going to make use of the timing. Because you're using AI to manufacture our clothing, it will be very quick to manufacture and you get this ready on time. Aside that, we are cooperating with not just the school or places where people mostly use the dress. We're going to work with, Nielsen Couture is going to provide it in not just schools, but in churches and other places where kaftans will be needed. And our brand awareness, how we're going to make our brand known is through Instagram ads and also fashion shows. There are certain fashion shows that happen in Ghana here, and we actually have partners with them. So if there's a fashion show going on, we get the opportunity to attend those programs and we can showcase our products. We also have a digital expansion, which we plan on launching an e-commerce, which is a website which showcases all our designs and fabric as well. Now, our SWOT analysis, we've gotten to see our strengths, which is our high quality craftsmanship, and also our experience as a team. And also, we've been using different designs, not just the basic kaftan, which is like a plain design. We customize it to make it look like how they want the design to be like, is how we are going to make it for them. And it's not just going to be fitting as well. Our weakness, which we plan on working on as well, is we have limited production capacity, and also we don't really have an online presence. So that's why we're making the e-commerce to make our online presence known. Our opportunities for this is also, we're going to grow more demand on African wear. We need people to appreciate the African wear itself. People, when they go for business meetings, you mostly see men in suits, not really kaftans. We would like a place where we go for a meeting and everyone there is wearing a fitting kaftan, looking professional, even though it's still an African wear as well. Okay, I would now like to transfer to about to take care of the financial.
I'm Emmanuel, and I'll talk about the financial forecast. This is our capital requirement, 113 cedis, 113,400 cedis. This is our revenue for the first year. That is accumulating of sales, 20,000 sales per month, and then every year, 7% annual growth rate and 5% annual operating expenses. So this is the capital requirement, the budget, previous one. This is what we will use the grant for. Industrial sewing machines, 2 of them, each costing 5,000 each. Overlock machines, embroidery machines, garment iron, industrial ironing board, e-commerce website setup, staff training and capacity building, working capital, contingency reserve, and then it all accumulates to the 113,400 cedis. The 113,400 cedis. Next. Bakara. So our financial forecast for 5 years, based on the operating cost and our revenue per month, based on our operating cost and revenue per month, we are going to make 240,000 cedis in the first year. This is our operating cost, 125,400. Our gross profit being 114,600. Subtraction of the operating cost from the revenue. Our estimated tax is 12.5 on the gross profit, and this is our profit after the tax. And this is the subsequent years, how it will be calculated. 7% increase in the annual revenue, and then 5% increase in the operating cost as well. Fashion is not what you wear, it is how you choose to tell your story without saying a word. Thank you.
Okay, your time is up. You are done. All right. I think we should give them a So, colleagues, if you have questions for the next... If you have questions for them, let's use the next 5 minutes to do that. Mr. Nyoma.
For me, no, but it's a small...
Because of the recording, yes.
All right. I want to congratulate you. I'm impressed with the quality of work you've done. Can you go back and let's say, do you have a vision? Because you have a mission statement, you don't have a vision. Or do you have a vision? You see, because you need to have a vision, which is the desired long-term state of your business over the next several years, what you intend to achieve. It is actually from the vision that the mission is derived. The mission, it's what you intend, to do. I mean, the basis of existence of the business. But you must have a vision, then you derive the mission statement. And then I think you should reorganize your SWOT analysis. Because you've been in operation for 3 years. So at least you should show whether you are doing well. And, if you have a better organized SWOT analysis, the strengths and then the weaknesses should be derived from your operations, because those are internal to the business. And then you listed a number of things, why the business will grow and all that. You package all that under the opportunities, if they are external from the business. Then you'll be able to also comment on the threats, because it's the threats that could potentially collapse the business. And if you have a good SWOT analysis, you isolate the threats and explain briefly how you intend to deal with them. So potentially they don't collapse your operations. But I'm impressed, you've done quite well.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Nyoma. Any more comments?
Gentlemen, you've done well. May I please ask, I don't know if you touched on pricing, because I didn't hear anything about pricing. Neither did I hear anything about who your competitors are. You also mentioned delivery. With the delivery, the cost, is it going to be borne by the supplier or the customer? These are my questions. Thank you.
Congratulations, you've done very well. But what I need to know is, I think I heard you say 20,000 outfit for 240,000 revenue. So I was just wondering, so when she was asking the question, when Madam was asking the questions, I was wondering, do you mean 12,000 cities per outfit?
No,
I did some calculation, 20,000 outfit. monthly sales. Oh, okay. So that was my worry. Okay.
So you may have to address this thing, but if you go back to one of your slides, something your figures, where you had this one, yes. If you say annual operating expenses of 5%, 5% of what? Annual growth rate of 7%. What is growing? I would assume that the revenue is growing by 7%, but annual operating expenses of 5% is of what?
Within the year, the cost that we are going to incur in running the business, paying of staff.
You don't understand the question. So 5% should be calculated on something. On what are we calculating the 5% to get the operating expenses?
On the operational cost. Yes, please. No, it's in the.
Now let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's try and help answer hers and answer mine. Put the thing. This is okay, but bring it down to per unit cost, right? So, for instance, you are sewing one cloth. This is the price. This is how much I expect to spend to sell to produce one. There are other fixed costs that you consider, but how much you'd expect to spend, you need to, if you're able to give us that breakdown, we'll have some clarity on it.
Thank you. So in terms of the pricing, we are looking at, we have what is called custom made. Custom made has to do with the person going to the person's house or the person requesting that do this outfit for me. That one has a special price, and it ranges from 700 to 1,200. That is the range, depending on the type of fabric and the style that the person will request for. That is for the prices. And we are also looking at event schools and other companies. That one also has its own prices that we charge.
So please, if to come in again, you said 700 to 1,005, and you will go for the fabric, or it's your fabric?
It's our fabric.
Your fabric.
Our fabric.
So do you know currently what the competitors are doing in terms of charging, and then is it via fabric or is the customer's fabric?
So
remember, even if you want to have some uniqueness attached to yours, to penetrate the market, you should still get something a bit closer in terms of cost to whatever is going on the market. As in price, know whatever is going on. Then if the difference is, say, maybe others are doing 500, yours with the extra service, and you said your fabric will be more comfortable. So if 700, the gap shouldn't be too much so that all others may want to taste your service.
yes, but so the delivery and everything is included in the prices that we are going to charge. Yeah, so we have had contact with the suppliers, and they, based on the uniqueness of the fabric, it's not in the market now, and they are looking at we buying it in large volume, so we are still in terms with them, and we don't have the capital to buy in that large volume.
So let me again ask, with the uniqueness of, is it only more on the uniqueness of the fabric or the style as well?
The uniqueness, the style, everything put together.
You can So, instead of speaking into
I think that you contacted the supplier. The supplier says you buy before. Have you seen the fabric yourself?
No.
If you have not seen the fabric yourself, how do you see it?
Is the discussion that we had with the suppliers.
What shows that when it comes, you'll be able to show it?
So we've had contact with those that they can supply the fabric to us. We asked for the sample, but they told us that unless we commit something, because it's coming from China. So, Mr. Nema, there is one man who works with the academics. So we had a discussion with him. He said he will go to China next month. So we are still working so that if he goes there, at least he can help us to get there, so that we can.
That's fine, but you don't need anybody to go there. These are, emails and telephone conversations. You should be able to.
All right.
Okay, is that clear?
Down to tell them, what I find out in terms of your marketing, social marketing, TikTok, are you already there or are you not there?
We are there. Nissin Scooter on IG, Instagram. Yes, please. We are to exploit the avenue. Yes, please. We are on Facebook. No. Facebook is like a personal thing that we used to supply. We used on Facebook. Not yet. So we are here to export, but for IG, we are on. Not yet, please.
But you're operating for 3 years.
So why are you not registered?
I've had contact.
You have been
Yes, please.
But beside the 3 years, you've been doing this, you've gone through a lot of training, a lot of orientation, and it has been emphasized and re-emphasized that you need to register the business.
Prof, we've had discussion with the guy who will help us in the registration, and we have.
You need anybody to, if you are serious in doing business, by now you should have finished registering and you should have your. So, who are the shareholders? Who are the directors? Those are the questions I was going to ask.
Okay, so we have David is one of David from US is one of them. I'm one of them, and these are my partners as well.
Okay, so the expenditure that I'm not very clear. You said 5% operating expense. I don't understand what that means.
So the operating expense is in the business plan itself, but not in the presentation. So this is the operating cost.
So how did you arrive at 5%? I'm just struggling to get what you mean by the 5%. Because this one, if I calculate it on revenue, it's not 5%. If I calculate it on, you haven't shown any other cost beyond this one. So I don't know where the 5% is coming from. But so that's something you should clarify. If you can't clarify, you need to clarify. Sure. Again, I see estimated tax, 12.5%. How did you arrive at 12.5%? Because that's not the corporate tax rate. So again, you need to clarify that. You see.
Prof, the 12.5 was arrived based on how big the business is. So it's in the fashion industry.
It's a regulatory issue.
In the fashion industry, it starts from 12.5 up onto 25%. So we just, since we are not there yet.
This is legal, it's not personal, so you have to clarify that. So your competition, so now go to, so here, so the reliability of your numbers, okay, makes your profits questionable. Because I am still trying to, Dr. Asma asked a question, you didn't answer that question. If we know the build-up of your revenue and the build-up of your cost, and then we can test whether this is real or this is not real. Otherwise, then it's like numbers that you have put together. What is the volume of clothing that you have to sell at what price to make a monthly revenue of 20,000 and to get an annual revenue of 240,000? And what is the unit cost, and that by that volume that will give you an operating cost of it, to make us believe that indeed it is the case. It doesn't appear you have taught me that a lot. Then I asked a question about competition, and you have been there for 3 years. If you have been there for 3 years, you should know who your competitors are and how you are going to sustain the competition. But my last point is, so you are making an ask for 113,400. You are not new, you've been in the business for 3 years. How much have you already put into it?
So far we have 33,000 Ghana cedis there.
So you see, go back to the cost builder of the thing that you did. The previous slide. Okay, here. So you have a number of things that you need 2 industrial machines, you need 2 overlock machines, you need 1 embroidery machine, 1 garment, 2 garment irons, and then 1. I suspect you would have some of these already. So why are you putting those things that you have already here?
We want to expand the business.
Okay.
So
It means you have been there. And if I look at your profits, it means that it's profitable.
yes, please.
Please go forward to the page that you came. Go forward. So you are proposing to make a profit after tax of 100,000. So you don't need capital. Because if you have been there for 3 years, you should have, if even we take a quarter of this, you should have made 25,000, which will be available to support for 3 years, 25. So you wouldn't need 100,000.
Prof, we are operating as a small business. All the money that we've been able to accumulate, we've been able to secure a showroom. So all the money is at Amasamai, Kingdom Road. So all the money that we've been able to make, we've invested everything back into
So
the.
I think the questions that I have raised are the questions that we should reflect on. Are there any further questions? Yes.
Can you go to where you displayed the staff?
The last
The last slide. The last slide. Yeah. So the projected cost. Are you paying these staff? Are you paying salaries?
Yeah, so
Do you plan to pay salaries?
yeah, we plan to pay salaries. So currently, those that we are paying them are those that they are sewing. That is those that we are paying them.
All right. I think Prof made a point that we should have provided some information on the details of the cost.
Yes.
So we'll be able to. And then the partner. What's the status of the partnership? Do you have an agreement?
Yes, please. Yes.
What kind of agreement do you have with?
So through the Impact Week, we had he was part of our coach, and we've had a discussion with him to also help us to get clients outside Ghana, that is USA. So we've been able to sew a couple of items, and
But the having discussions is different from signing an agreement. Have you signed?
we have not signed. We have not signed yet.
So we want you to see this as real. This is not acting out. Now, this is not a hypothesis. This is real. Do you see? And to the extent that you have not even yet started the process of getting registered, haven't started the process of signing real agreement. We want to see people who are committed to doing their project, regardless of whether we give them a grant or not. That's what we want to see. We want to see that this is something that you are committed to, you want to do, and you're actually moving. That will help you. But many of you appear to think that you want to come and get this before you start. No, that's not how we do business. You do business, you will get persuaded that this is what I want to do. You actually get going, and then you look for support. When people realize that your commitment is already there, then you kind of support. So reflect on all of this as you practice. But we will brainstorm amongst ourselves and we will get it right. So, members, do you have any further? Otherwise, we will.
I have a last question. This is fashion. Is the focus more on men or women?
We do both. Both men and women.
Do you have some unique colors that comes with your fabric, since you have your special fabric? Because since it's going to be customized, you should let them know the colors.
So with the fabric aspect, throughout this year we have been operating like a normal fabric. We've done a lot of research. We've realized that because of the sweat and everything. So with the new fabric, it's something that we want to start, but we have not started yet. It's an innovation. All right.
Very important. Don't
All right.
let them just dump any color.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We want to encourage you. In fact, for the being brave to want to do business is good, and so we commend you for venturing out with your idea of wanting to do business. So that's good for you. Be persuaded about your idea, but do more research. Think thoroughly. Okay, do your research well and get going. Don't wait for funding. Just get going. There are small things that you can do to show that you are really very interested in what you are doing. And as we've pointed out to you, go back and tidy up. Don't worry whether you get a grant or you don't get a grant. Don't stop with your idea. Move on with it. It is when you are moving on with it that you get support. And once you are moving on it, then that's where all the things that we ask, you should have seen your samples. You should have thought about colors. You should have thought about whether you are doing for male, both genders, and how all of those things. So get going. Don't wait for any funding. That is how to get funded when you are going on. So we want to commend you for the bravery. Yes, but if you are already going on number of the questions and the things that we are asking you, you should be able to respond to them very adequately. Okay. Anyway, I think there's a time constraint, Mr. Newman, so we will stop it here. And thank you very much for coming. You will hear from us. Okay, thank you very much. I think they deserve a clap. They've done very well. All right, so I think we will listen to the next group. When all the groups are done, then we can have a conversation amongst ourselves. So let the next group come. But if they want to sit and watch, they can sit. Okay.
They can watch online.
All right. Okay, please. EcoCap Farms. You're welcome, EcoCap Farms. You have 10 minutes to present your business to us, and your time starts now.
Okay.
So many years ago, as a fourth-year student, I went to the market looking for options for protein, and and I went and I saw mushrooms, and I called my mom and I asked, am I allergic to mushrooms? And she responded no. So I asked, why haven't we tried? And she said, now, typical African parent, now I'm an adult, so I can try it for myself and see. And I tried it, and it was delicious. And that started my journey into the world of mushrooms. The biggest challenge for mushrooms here in Accra is is supply. Mushrooms are seasonal products, and so the supply is inconsistent across throughout the year, and this is the challenge that we have.
Our integrated solution to address these challenges is to have a controlled production. That is a monthly output via control growth, which will be consistent in quality. Also, we'll be doing a hygienic packaging that will meet food standard safety. Also, you have a reliable distribution channel. You have a reliable distribution channel that will accurate order fulfillment. By implementing this solution, we'll effectively address the challenges and achieve a desirable outcome.
Our target customers. So the first on the list is health conscious household and individuals like you and I. We also have food service partners like the restaurants, the hotel. We have the retail channel like supermarkets, the mall and the mart. We have the event caterers also. And our market opportunity here in Accra, research shows that from 25 to 150 tons mushroom is being demanded monthly, but yet it's only 5 to 10 tons that has been produced all year round. Even that one is not reliable consistently. It's just seasonal ones. And seasonal peaks like holidays, Christmas and event, Easter and all those things, the demand rise from 30 to 75% in the market. And so this is giving us that, is telling us that we have a vast demand in the market. And by investing in EcoCap, you are not just supporting a business or an agro business that you are going to earn profit out of it, but then you are supporting a movement that is geared towards a healthier food and a local product also here in Ghana.
So our product portfolio, we have the retail and then the wholesale. The retail so that every household can buy the product. So with 250 grams of a pack, we'll be selling it for 25 Ghana cedis. And then for 500 grams, we'll be selling it for 450 cedis. So the more you buy, the less cost that you incur. That will help us to at least sell the product very well. Thank you.
Sorry. So no system is perfect, and in doing our SWOT analysis, our major strength is the controlled room that would ensure that we're able to produce all year round at up to at least 400 kg of mushrooms. Our weakness is the initial
our low initial brand awareness and perishability of the mushrooms. The opportunity we are looking at is the huge unmet demand in Accra alone, and then the threats include disease, power outages, and increasing competition from other croppers. When we come to our pest analysis, government, there's huge support currently for agro businesses, and economically we have the middle class who are also demanding for much healthier fruits. Socially, there is the awareness for mushroom is growing as a healthier source of protein, and technologically our control room would ensure that we have a yield consistency as mentioned. So our ask is 100,000 Ghana cedi, which will focus 35,000 on infrastructure. That's just the building of the control room, its equipment, shelving, humidifiers, the temperature control system, and power backup, which is at 30,000 cedis. Processing for drying, which is at 6,000 cedis. 9,000 covering water, utilities, and rent, and then our working capital for at least the first 2 months, which will cover the compost bags, freezer, salaries, and packaging. Our projection over the 5-year period, at least within the first year, we are looking at making in excess of 300,000 Ghana cedi, and by the 5th year, we hope to raise that to about 500,000 Ghana cedi. Okay. All right. And this is the financial performance at a scale. So this is an example of the control room, how it will look like with the shelving, ensuring that there is ventilation. We are not using direct lighting to make sure that we are able to achieve peak production.
So Steve Jobs made a quote that there's great things happen, great things in business does not happen with one person, but it happens with a team of people. So we have our team. I have been involved in some 1 or 2 businesses and then my working experiences. So I take up the lead team, and we have our marketing and lead, Ernestina, and then Emmanuel Folivi. He is on an assignment because they are into the researching of the product and they can talk very well to our product. Our operations is being handled by Jeremiah and Asari. Our finance is Nicholas. He's also on an assignment together with Seram. And then our technical advisors. We also have our international team, Madam Anke. She was part of our discussion this year. She has been giving us solutions and then how to go about the things. And we believe that with this team, EcoCap will not just be, it will very soon be a household name in Accra, Ghana, Africa, and the nations at large. And it will help in producing good protein and healthy citizens. Thank you.
Okay, so basically, why you should invest with us, they've spoken a lot on that already. So we are prioritizing on high quality pre-prepared substrate bags. We are not doing that work, we are purchasing that, and that will make it easier for us to be able to just grow. And then our model is scalable, it can be done anywhere, and it's cost effective. And then we are prioritizing ensuring that every member of our team is from heritage. Thank you.
Very much, team, for your presentation. Please, you need to speak into this for those online to hear. All right. We open the floor now for questions, comments, and any recommendations. Let's be brief with time. I think let's start from Dr. Amatu. Please give the microphone.
Thank you. You mentioned clients. So do you have potential clients, and who are they?
So yes, one of the first conversations we had was market. And so we have an understanding with one wholesale buyer who has agreed, undertaker. She will take off our product when we start at wholesale prices, which is 180 cedis per 1 kg. That's currently the agreement we have.
I also want to know whether you are dealing with the different types of mushrooms.
Okay, so for now we're starting. Oyster mushrooms thrive well in Ghana, and because of that climate, we are starting mainly with oyster mushrooms. Thank you.
All right, so I'll touch still on the market. We've at the CEP have invested in mushroom business before, I think twice. They were both unsuccessful, and unsuccessful mainly because when they grow the mushroom, selling it becomes difficult. Now you see, this woman is willing to offtake. Saying it is one thing, putting it together is another thing. So, and you projected 30,000 cedis, close to 30,000 cedis per month. You said 300,000 something in the year. So now, if this woman is ready to offtake, it should be documented. If it is documented, then you know that this is the agreement you have. Else, you have a cold room and nobody will buy the things. The second one is the cold room. I saw that it's a nice picture, but I have significant doubt as to whether 300,000 will build this. Then you said you would do a whole building for 35,000. If it can be done, you have so much. We solve all the affordable housing issues in this country if you can build with 35,000. So I think your ask might be super ambitious with regards to cost. I doubt if you can construct this with 30,000, and I doubt if you can get the structure for 35. The land alone will be more than 35,000. So it questions the very fabric of the business. Yes.
So with the markets, during the Impact Week, we had a lot of calls, and the Vegan Society, they have a restaurant at Elwak. So we talked to the woman, and she said, oh, people promise that they will bring it, they don't bring it. So if we are ready, so we actually have a lot of market, because today we are even asking that if you want to buy mushroom right now, it's very difficult. There is no ready market. So when the market is there for us, so we've made... Not signed. So as he's saying, we will do the signed agreements, yes, because we made the calls and we realized that there are challenges with that.
And then with the building, the structure, yes. So we are working on the plan, but this is basically as how it would look like, and we have come to an agreement with our managing director, because she owns the land, so that we are not paying for the land upfront immediately. That's why we are paying her in parts. As the business progresses, then we are able to pay more. So that's why we said the money is mainly just for the construction of the building. And we are using less than a plot, I think half a plot of land. We are not even using up to a plot of land. We are using less than that to construct the building and then be able to use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you very much. Just wanted to find out, you mentioned a key point, which is the perishability of the mushroom. So I wanted to find out what is the approach to deal with that.
Yes, so that's about storage, keeping it in a cold room. And so there are fridges or storage rooms. They are portable ones that you can make sure that you put them inside. And then mushrooms, to be able to reduce the perishability, you put them in paper bags or paper containers, and that ensures that it stays for longer. So you put them in the paper bags and put them in the storage, and then make sure you sell it as quickly as possible. Thank you.
And then also we are looking at the option of drying it so that at least it will become better, it will not perish for some time. Yes, please.
Have you done any study to find out whether there are people already on the ground who are into this business? And what's the outlook? Your competitive analysis to be able to indicate exactly what's happening on the ground. Let me add this so you can. I didn't see any vision and mission and your values. You may want to incorporate those ones.
Thank you very much. We would edit that. So for competitive analysis, yes, there are a number of mushroom farmers in, but it's actually a good business. For example, the partner we have who is going forward would have to have the signed agreement on marketing. She's been in the business for over 10 years. And so it tells us that it's something that is sustainable here that we can work with. And yes, the competition is there, but like I said, because it's seasonal, if you do not have a very good control environment that would ensure that your product doesn't spoil early and then they are also mature on time, you would not be able to succeed in the business. Thank you.
Is the business registered already? Echo Cap Farms, is it registered? You started the process. So when you say you started the process, because it doesn't take long to get this thing done. So, okay, so just note, so that people can hear you, just note my questions. So I'm interested in the status of registration, exactly where you are and what form you are registering it. It appears you are already in business, or you are now about to start. Okay, so how much, you are asking for a certain amount of money. How much are you willing to put in yourself of the money that you need? How much will you, how scalable is this? Like Dr. Asma did mention, we have had 2 previous businesses in mushroom. They all didn't, were not sustainable. After a while, for various reasons. How do you persuade that this is sustainable? And how scalable is this?
So with the business registration, we forwarded the name to a client at Registrar General, and then he forwarded a list of things that we have to forward to them, ID, Ghana card and those things. So we are collecting them. We hope to have it this month. He said within... Yes, so we are registering it as a limited liability company. And then with investing in it, we have started already investing in the structure. So we are ready to even invest in the structure and wait till we have the funds before we will go into the product. With those that started, I don't know some of the reasons we heard about them, but we are ready. So we asked a lot of people. We asked one business that CEP has funded recently. She also started with a mushroom, and then we asked her what the challenges were. So we are trying to mitigate those challenges so that this one... Yeah, so...
Can I help? Okay, so one was the fact that the mushrooms were spoiling, and that is where we decided to make sure that our control room has that control of temperature. And then the second was that some of those who started left the business and didn't continue, and that was where the conversation went again that, okay, then we have to make sure that every member of our team is making sure that they are coming from Heritage One, they understand the business we are running to, and that way we can ensure sustainability at any point in time when there is any change.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank you very much. We are very thankful that you are being entrepreneurial. So just for the mindset to start to run business, it's good enough, and we are very thankful to you and encourage you, regardless of whether you win the grant or not, please hit the ground running and do all the necessary things. The fact that we have 2 previous businesses that didn't do well doesn't mean this cannot do well, but it means then you have to study the reasons why those were not successful and see you can mitigate those ones. So don't wait for this grant. Please start running with your business idea, and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much. All right, so let's have one place come. All right, one place, you're welcome. Thank you. We are happy to have you present your business idea. You have 10 minutes to do the presentation, and your time starts from now.
All right. Good morning.
Take the microphone and speak into the microphone.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Akosia Dixon. I'm here with my team members, Edmond Halakpulenza and Roberta Otopa Kumi. Together, we represent One Place. So let me walk you through the idea of One Place. So One Place is built on a simple business idea. One Place believes that individuals shouldn't run through multiple apps just to buy, sell, provide services, or get access to services. Our vision is to become one of the trusted digital hub here in Africa. And our mission is to integrate marketplace, business direction, and logistics into one seamless platform. According to our research, we realized that Ghana e-commerce faces a lot of challenges. Online shopping has become weak because delivery might be slow, expensive, and uncoordinated. Our research also tells us that 85% of businesses here in Ghana are small, medium enterprises, from which most of them lack visibility, especially when it comes to online. According to our research and human interaction, we realized that less than 10% of Ghanaians have interest in online marketing because of weak verification and also transparency. On top of that, businesses lack affordable tools to make insightful decisions to be able to help their customers get access to trending businesses. That is why One Place is here. Because this affects logistic riders, business owners, sellers, and buyers. Our mission as One Place is to integrate all this into one seamless platform and make e-commerce simple and reliable by providing visibility and transparency and making e-commerce easy and accessible.
Now, so why we believe that we will succeed. So as mentioned earlier, because small, medium enterprises have they want to be visible, but then because of finances, they are not able to, and customers also want to be able to purchase from verified businesses. That moves us to our value proposition. So as One Place, we are going to provide our customers with trusted and verified business sellers. And then for small, medium enterprises, we are going to give them visibility without they paying much for it, as well as analysis and credibility. Then for service providers, such as barbers, food sellers, laundries, we are going to provide them with digital identities that will help them to be able to attract customers. Moving on to our market strategy, we plan to enter the market in 3 phases. The first phase is to bring businesses that are already operating online, such as the businesses we found on TikTok and WhatsApp. From there, we bring in the service providers like the tailors, the laundress, and other view. Then based on how people get interactive with them, we move on to the third phase, which is to expand from one place to another. Now to our targeted audience. Our main audience are made up of small and medium retailers, young entrepreneurs and student sellers, as well as service providers that are seeking credibility. Then urban and semi-urban online shoppers. The reason is these people are people that we've identified to use the internet more for their business. So we just want to provide a safer and easy experience for them. Moving on to our SWOT analysis. So here we analyze our strengths and our weaknesses. As you can see, our strength is that we are an all-in-one ecosystem, and then our weakness is the fact that it will require strong marketing budget. Aside that, when we are low onboarding for cost of sellers, and because of that, we need to bring more sellers, which is going to require finances. For the opportunities, because per our research, which is the Business Ghana, it says that Ghana's e-commerce market is going to surpass 1.1 billion by 2028. So we have 8 million people who are annual digital buyers. Due to that, we've realized that if we even have a small percentage of those people using our platform, we will be able to generate more revenue.
One Place stands out because it's the only platform that combines all of these services in a fashionable manner: a trusted marketplace, a powerful industry hub, verified identities for SMEs, and also visibility and analytical tools. This puts One Place in a defensive position in the market. Our marketing strategy and tactics are simple. So One Place focuses on fast adoption and low cost growth. So campus ambassadors to promote engaging online SMEs who are already selling on social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and also onboarding people in populated areas to promote One Place. Our goals are simple. Within the first year, One Place aims at acquiring 2,000 users, having 50 registered businesses on our platform, and acquiring at least 7,000 successful transactions on our platform. How do we aim on doing this? So advertisements on social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, influencer campaigns and organizing local events, referral rewards for both sellers and buyers. Our timeline is simple and straightforward. We divided it into 4 phases. So the first phase, we aim at building the full functional platform, which includes the marketplace and also the powerful industry hub. The second phase includes implementing features like the analytics tools and also artificial intelligence, because the world we live in right now, everybody uses AI for their stuff. The third phase, we aim to expand regionally. So we'll onboard more SMEs to promote our platform to generate more income. And the last phase, we aim to go national. Yes. So with our financial projection, we've divided it into 3 sections. So the cost coming in, that's the revenue we would generate, the cost going out, and also our break-even analysis. So with the cost going out, so developing the application, buying other services, marketing and other operations will cost us a total of 12,000 to 14,000. And with the cost going out, and with the cost coming in, so within the first year, One Place it doesn't aim at being profitable, but it aims at acquiring the trust of users. So within the first year, hopefully, based on the calculations that we did and then figures mentioned earlier on, One Place aims at acquiring 3,500 Ghana cedis in cash. And within other years, yes, so within the first year, hopefully we acquired 3,500. Within the second year, our revenue will be tripled. Yes. So within the third year, that's when we reach our break-even analysis. So the amount we've spent in building the platform will equal the amount we'll bring into our platform. So within the third year, we'll be making a total of 22,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, so this is the projection for the growth of our application within the next 5 years. So within the first year, 3,500 will be generated. The second year, 17,000. Third year, 35,000. Fourth year, 120,000. And then the fifth year, 300,000. So how is the 100,000 going to be used? So this money would sustain us for the first, second, and third year. So development of the application will cost 20,000, marketing and growth will cost 30,000, operations and support 20,000, and then building the mobile version of this application will cost 25,000, and contingency plans also 5,000, amounting to 100,000 in total. Yes, so to show you how serious we are about this business, we've made the first prototype, but it's not fully functional, but you can test it by scanning this QR code.
And in conclusion, because we are students already, we plan, because One Place is a digital app, it doesn't need us to be physically present or have a room where we have to operate. And due to this, we can say that the business is going to run long because it's a remote business. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So give it to Dr. Ramatu. So we go the same way after him. So you take their questions and then respond to them.
Okay, so I want to know, are you already in business? Have you started? Okay. So when do you hope to start?
So currently we are working on an MVP, and then we've also started advertisement. So with the fund that is going to come in from the city, we'll be able to do the full functional app.
Thank you.
All right, Dr. Hassan.
All right. What is your revenue model? How are you going to make money?
Let them use them. So finish your questions.
Yes, okay. So my major question is your ability to generate money. Now, I look at, okay, your first year. Your first year, you say that you target to have 7,000 transactions on the app, right? And at some point, you also said that you are going to generate revenue of 3,500 in the first year. If you do the calculation, it means you are charging 50 pesos per transaction. Is it that you are focused only on transactional fees, or and I've gone onto the app, you created it. Does it mean that when somebody buys something from the app, or somebody goes there to buy something, the person, you are arranging the logistics, or the person is buying from the seller? What you do is to create the market space. If you are creating the market space, how do you charge 50 pesos per transaction? And how do you even know the transaction? If you are not creating a market space and you're actually creating a retail outlet, right? How do you handle the logistics?
So One Place generates revenue through these streams. So the first stream is marketplace. So One Place takes a commission of 5% from every successful transaction. Also sponsored advertisements and listings too. So if you want visibility for whichever business you are running, you come to our platform and they will display it at a fee of 200 Ghana cedis. And also for the question that you asked, One Place, the type of model, e-commerce model we are running here is a customer to customer e-commerce model. So what that is so sellers and buyers go there and then they display. So if I'm a seller, I go there and then I register as a seller and then I display my products. So if an interested buyer comes to our application, so before that, the application displays the sellers closer to you. So if you're in Accra, only those in Accra would be shown to you first, but then you can navigate to other places. Yes. So however you are getting the products, One Place doesn't take care of that one, but One Place is more like the middleman. So he's linking you to the buyer. Yes. So we have this method that we implement, and once you've spoken with a person, if you agreed on coming into terms with each other, when you click on it and then you make the transaction, One Place takes a percentage out of it automatically. But then our other sources of income, sponsored listings, and also subscribing to our premium offer, that's for the SMEs, the small enterprises. Yes, so that's it.
Thank you. So based on what you just said, then there's a fundamental flaw. Right. One, if you are not handling logistics.
So for the logistics, because we are now entering business, we can't take care of the logistics now, but that is a plan that when the business depending on the number of people who start getting interactive on the app, we help to provide logistics, which will help in fast delivery, because we noticed that was one of the major problems that e-commerce does. And to be able to do this, we plan to partner with Yango and Uber to be able to help with their delivery services as well.
So when I said logistics, I understand what you have said. See, get an understanding of the various e-commerce platform. You mentioned Gigi, you mentioned those other products. Gigi creates a market space. Gigi does not take commission, the 5% commission. They only link the buyers and the seller. And that is what you said. That's the statement you made. You said one place will only link the buyer and the seller. Once the buyer and the seller comes together, there's no opportunity for you to take any 5%. Now, the only reason why you would take that 5% is when you are taking the money from the buyer and you are taking the product from the seller, and you are now going to give the money to the seller, right? And take the product and give to the buyer. So that is what that is what the logistics I'm talking about. So, and the logistics it's not only delivery, warehousing. It's a whole lot on its own. So if you are not doing all of that, and your focus is on creating a space, and you kept mentioning visibility for businesses, visibility, which is okay, right? Then your only source of revenue is advertising revenue, right? But if you want to go into logistics, then you may have to reconsider the whole thing on its own, because it's not. There are other ones who are handling logistics. Jumia handles logistics, right? They take your product, they take the money, they take the product, they give the money to the seller. Jumia does that, and Gigi does not handle any logistics. You see the buyer, you go and interact with the buyer, right? You mentioned that one place will do so many other things. That may be your unique advantage, that when somebody comes there, it's a one-stop shop. It's not focused on only buying and selling products. If any service you want to provide, we can link you to a service provider. Whatever you want to do, just think about it, so that when somebody comes to Ghana and doesn't know anything, the first place they will say, visit this website, because you are rest assured that everything you want, you will get there, right? Now, in that case, then you can't earn commission, right? You can only earn on what do you call it? Advertising revenue, which is huge. Don't underestimate advertising revenue. Advertising revenue is YouTube, Facebook, all of them, they earn money from advertising revenue, and they're able to pay billions of money. So rethink the business model, because the business model will determine the revenue model. Rethink it and understand it clearly before you commit anything, right? Thank you.
In addition to the advertising model, we also plan to earn revenue through our premium packages. So any SME that joins us, we have a premium package. That is if you want to explore more. And for that, you have to pay us to be able to get access to that.
Thank you, Chairman, and thanks for presentation. Wanted to find out, do you require a license or something to host this marketplace platform? That's the first question. And if you do, what have you done about that? The second is on the cybersecurity, which is a big issue now, and for me, a key threat to this business. So what are you putting in place to address cybersecurity issues? And my third is on your revenue. The initial revenue, I saw 3,500 or so. Wanted to understand why.
So, please, for the first two, which is the cybersecurity issue. In Ghana currently, every verified business has to have a business number or business identification, and that is something that we plan to add to our platform. So before you can enter your business, you have to be a registered business. Aside that, to be able to get that data for us to know that you are a registered business, that is where the legalities come in. We pay some amount of money to the Ghana, there's a ministry in Ghana, like it's part of the technology ministry that deals in the data of people that are having verified business, or they have their business registered and things. So if you have your business registered and you log into our platform and you try to, it has to match with the Ghana data that is provided if your business is registered. Please, is that?
And with the cybersecurity expert, so that's where the money that you give us would. So within our team, there isn't any cybersecurity expert inside, so we'd have to hire someone to come and test our site to see if it's strong or not. Yes, so that's, and with the 3,500. So I mentioned earlier on that for our first year, we plan on having 2,000 active users, 50 onboarded registered businesses, and also 7,000 plus successful transactions. So if we assume that we have just 200 registered SMEs on our platform, and then they make a commission, since we are taking 5%, so that will amount to a total of 2,500. And also when these SMEs subscribe to our premium plan, which is 19 cedis every month. So even if just 3 SMEs subscribe to our premium plan in a year, we are making a total of 600. And for sponsored listings and also advertisements, local advertisements, you pay a total of 200 cedis. So within the first year, so that's how the 3,500 is coming about.
Yeah, just a follow-up. And that is still on the cybersecurity. You know, today there is this focus, particularly from regulators' point on data integrity, and that is why I'm asking this. So what do you have in mind addressing this?
So it's before we can take in the credentials of users, there's a certain law in Ghana that we must abide. That's the Data Protection Act law of 2012. Yes, so whatever data that we are taking from the user, it has to be legal. We can't share it just anyhow. When dealing with data, we have 3 fundamental principles: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Yes, so we wouldn't breach any of these principles, and we'll make sure to abide by them when we are dealing with customers, because we would want to increase the trust that we have in users. And even just when you have a basket and you have all the granules in it being good, just one bad one is enough to spoil the entire field. So we wouldn't want to hear any bad complaint from any of our customers, so we'll do our well to follow these principles.
All right, thank you very much.
I think you had a picture of a slide where your team members. Can we have a look? So, are you paying yourself?
So we aren't paying ourselves right now, but then we have money allocated for operational costs, so maybe buying data to for services like this. Yes, so just that, and then other little maybe foods that we'll buy, or maybe drinks when we meet. Just that, but we aren't paying ourselves right now. Right now, we are fully committed to building the application for free until we start generating enough revenue.
You have a plan to grow and make revenue over a 5-year period. I mean, within that 5-year period, you must have a plan to pay staff. You did indicate that you intend to hire a cybersecurity expert. He's not going to come and work for free. So your projections must take into account, the payments of staff.
It's part of the operational cost.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, then
May I know what you are doing differently, your competitive advantage?
So as mentioned earlier, our competitors, they just have marketplaces for people to buy and sell. But what makes us stand out is the fact that at one place, we are combining two things, a marketplace and an industry hub. So we bring on board SMEs that you can go for your services. Aside that, for businesses that have, or our competitors that have just industry services like Ayuda, you don't have any verification thing to know if the person you are purchasing from or the small medium enterprise you are purchasing from is a verified business in Ghana. So you are prone to fraudsters, as well as the one on WhatsApp and TikTok. You can buy from them and then they are also scammers. So with us, you have to be a verified business before you can be, before a buyer can be able to interact with you.
Okay, is one place registered? How long, since when did you start the process in the startup challenge?
So one place, the documents started before the startup challenge, but we needed to know money to finance it.
Okay, all right. I want to advise that you get support from a finance team to, help you fine-tune your financial plan. I have not seen your main document, but what you have presented, you need help to polish your financial, plan. I want to commend you for, I think since you've been running this, you would be among the few tech-related, initiatives. Most of them are agro-based, and so I commend you for that. But take note of all the issues that have been raised. Cybersecurity is very important, and then also important is the data protection and all those. So take those ones seriously. Your point of not having yet registered, I think it doesn't show that you are very keen, because registration is not a very big deal. Okay.
So we are in the process of registration, because when you are registering a business, there are certain legal things that's coming. You have to have like a lawyer, a secretary, and those things, and especially having the secretary, we don't want to just pick anybody, so we have to pause and wait and examine. And because we are just three and we are also the co-founders, there are certain information that they ask when you are registering a business, and we don't want to lie about that. So we are still waiting. We are doing our investigation to pick someone that's
all of that said, it's very easy to register a business, so don't stretch it. Just make sure that you get it done as quickly as possible. Okay, it doesn't take too long to get a business registered. I want to encourage you that this is a very brilliant idea. By the way, have you checked whether one place is available? The name. This is a very important point. Make it so that the name one place. Have you checked to see whether it's available?
Yes. So right now, one place isn't available for sale online. It's taken by a missionary abroad, a church missionary. Yes. So we would have to change the name in future to something else, but we haven't thought of that name yet.
This is the reason why you do it. You haven't registered. So when you go through the process of registration, so you need to take those ones. That's it. All right. So well done. Move with your idea, regardless of whether you win a grant or you don't win a grant. This is a very brilliant idea. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So let's have fresh pools laundry. All right, so take the microphone. Take So we welcome you, Fresh Foods Laundry, and you have 10 minutes to present your idea, and the 10 minutes starts now.
Good afternoon,
So spread out so
everyone.
that we can see all of you.
My name is Shlama Nkwade, a member of Fresh Food Laundry. Fresh Food is a modern laundry and a dry cleaning service in Amasaman. Our goal is to make laundry easy for students, residents, and busy professionals in Amasaman. And through technological practices, our vision is to set a new standard where laundry is going to be made easy for busy professionals, students, and residents in Amasaman. Our mission is to make everyone have time for laundry. Because people don't have time for laundry due to busy schedules, unfavorable weather conditions, unreliable laundry services, and high pricing of laundry services in Amasaman, they are not able to do their laundry. Fresh Food is here to provide a laundry service, a reliable laundry service.
Feel free to make reference to your presentation. That's why you have a presentation.
Fresh Food is here to give a reliable.
Take your time. Don't put pressure on yourself. You can always watch what you have. Don't attempt to memorize it, okay? So just relax. It's because it's not about how you memorize that matters to us. It's about how real your business is. Do you see? So you can have somebody stammering, can't speak very eloquently, but has a great business idea. So it's not about how well you speak. So when you make mistakes, it doesn't affect you. It's about how real your business is. So take your time and reference this one. Don't be pressured at all. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
All right. So please project it for them. So I have interrupted you. So I want you to start. Start your time. So please don't be pressured. Your oratory will not count. It's about the business that matters to us.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shlama Nkwade, a member of Fresh Food Laundry. Fresh Food is a modern laundry and a dry cleaning service in Amasaman, where we are going to offer convenience, quality, and reliable laundry services to busy professionals, students, and residents in Amasaman through technological practices. Our vision is to set a new standard of laundry where we are going to offer affordable, fast, and reliable services to everybody. Our mission is to help students, staffs, busy professionals, and residents in Amasaman to do laundry without stress and save time. Because many people have busy schedules due to class and then work. They are not able to do laundry. And then because of unfavorable weather conditions, unreliable laundry services, high pricing, and then slow laundry workers and slow delivery methods, they are not able to do laundry as well. Fresh Food is here to provide a solution to that, where we are going to give fast, reliable, and then affordable pricing and laundry services to everybody in Amasaman. Our capital requirement is 100,000 Ghana cedis to start the business.
Our value proposition. So Fresh Food offers ultimate convenience, where we are going to have easy delivering, and also we are also going to subscription plans. We are also going to we are transparent and fair. So customers who purchase our services can track when their goods will be delivered to them on our website. We also have we are also flexible and accountable. So we offer range of services which is not limited to high earners, but everyone can purchase. Now, there are many laundry services in Amasaman community. So we have the Uniwash and the EL laundry service. But Fresh Food offers subscription options where we have the predictable semester, super saver, and super easy plans, which people or our customers can purchase. We also have doorstep convenience.
So we come to your homes, we pick your goods, we wash them, then we deliver them to you. We also enhance customer experience. So our customers can be at the comfort of their home and access our service through a website, or we have QR codes where they can scan and access our service. Branded trust and reliability. So we are building a brand which is associated with quality service, which is not limited to high income earners, but everyone. Every company is not perfect. So Fresh Food, our strength is loyalty discount. So we are going to offer loyalty discount. We also have high efficiency machines and also subscription packages. Our weakness is high operational cost, limited brand awareness. Since we are a startup, we don't have the people who, since we are a startup, people don't actually know Fresh Food. And also high initial investment. So we don't have the enough capital to start the business. Our opportunities are value-added service, leveraging technology and strategic partnerships. So our threat is a shift in customer preference or consumer preference. So we also intense competition. So because of other laundry service in Amasaman, we are going to have competition. And also security concerns. So there a case where our goods or the customer goods can damage or some can be stolen. These are threats. And also our marketing and distribution models. So we are going to use social media, Google ads and influencers to brand or put our name out there. We're also going to use pickup delivery as our distribution channel, and also customers can walk into our premises to deliver their goods and come to the premises and take them back. Our branding, so folding with care, delivering with love. So we have premium yet accessible. So our goods, our offers are quality, and it's not limited to only high income earners, but everyone in Amasaman can purchase our services.
How we generate revenue. So Fresh Food will be able to generate revenue through our subscription packages. That is our regular wash, our super wash, and then our semester-based package. We also offer per kilogram pricing, where your goods will be weighed and then we price for 1 kilo. Also, we will offer premium pricing for delicate and then special garments. And bulk contract, we will partner with salons, schools, and hotels so that they also purchase our services. Our financial projection. So we estimated that we.
I don't want you guys to be memorized. So please, is there a problem with the projection?
Okay, so we estimated that we will generate 224,900 in year 1, and then a gross profit of 148,900, and then a net profit of 64,650 after deducting tax. And then we used 25% for our tax. And that is how we calculated for the 5 years. So our revenue, how we calculated our revenue. So we used our different packages to calculate the revenue. The semester package, the super saver, and then the super wash. So we estimated that we will have 130 customers in year 1, and then 30% will go for the super wash, 50% the super saver, and then 20% will go for the semester-based package. So 39 customers, 65 customers, and then 26 customers respectively. The prices are 250 for the regular wash, which is the super wash, 80 cedis for our super saver, and then 800 cedis for our semester package. We also estimated that after our research that 50% of our customers will also like for us to offer delivery for them. So our delivery was 5 cedis each, and then 5 cedis for delivery, and which after calculating we had 224,900 for year one for our revenue, and we used a 15% growth rate for our customers after year one, yes, for the subsequent years to calculate our customers, and then the inflation rate 9.4% for our price increase for the other subsequent years. Thank you.
So let's start with Mr. Apia.
Thank you. Good presentation. Couple of questions. My first one has to do with the capital. You're asking for 100,000 Ghana cedis. How much are you yourself putting in? I don't know whether it's already an existing business and whether you have already invested something. Otherwise, we want to understand how much you are putting in and how much you require from us. The second is on the models, and you mentioned semester-based wash and then super save and all that. Have you done some survey to have an idea of how many people will patronize these things, and in particular, in terms of the school community, how many students even use laundry services, and how many vis-a-vis those who wash on their own? Do you have an idea? Okay, so you will tell us. And then my third is that you also want to engage hotels and those things. Have you started already? Do you have an idea with any hotel or salon that would patronize your services? Whether you have had some discussions or engagement with them? Thank you.
All right, so respond to those questions. I hope you've taken note of all the questions.
Yes. So for the partnership with the hotel schools, we spoke with the heritage school team to be so that they will patronize us when we start. We are not in business, we are a startup, we are now coming to start. So we spoke to them to patronize us when we start our business. And the next question, the capital requirement. So the capital required is 100,000 cedis, and that's all.
If you don't intend to put anything, say so. If you have,
we don't have money, so we are not putting anything. Yes, please.
It was concerning the students. Yes, we did a survey to see the number of people who take their laundries outside to wash. Others to invite the people on campus to come and wash for them too as well. And then we didn't only consider students living on campus too. We also consider students who come, especially the weekend students who come from outside into the school, who live around campus. We also consider them. And then from our survey, we realized that 65% of them are call people to wash their things for them, and then 35% take it to nearby laundry services around. But because they are not really reliable, they have to do their laundry themselves, which usually takes time.
all right.
Three little things.
So take note of the questions.
How did you arrive at 5 cities delivery? Is it an average, or irrespective of where, a client lives, you're going to charge 5 cities? Okay, so that's one. This is, an industry that is over-flooded. I mean, every corner you find a laundry. And so I'm worried about, what strategies you have to be competitive. I mean, you need to, if I'm a client, you need to convince me why I shouldn't go to, one of your competitors. Why should I come to you? My third question is, do you have any plans for paying yourselves? I mean, are they in your projections? For 5 years, you made provision for your salaries. All right, okay. So those are
strategies. So, value proposition, so the subscription packages, it is not widely offered around like the other
competitors. That's what it is. Your concentration is just on campus.
No.
You're not expecting to grow.
So
when
the
you grow, then actually it's unrealistic.
So you revise it when you grow, right?
Yes.
So Dr. Ramazzi.
Okay, for the capital requests, I don't know what details, I don't know what you're going to use the money for. So if you can tell us, 100,000 that you request, is it for equipment or what is it for? And also, have you done this before? Have any of you done this sort of laundry? Because this is more of commercial, it's not the domestic. Has any of you done it before? Have you worked with the laundry before? Okay, let's take the notes. And then are you, yes. And you are in school currently, right? So how are you going to manage this business? Are you going to employ people? So these are my questions.
So for our capital, the equipment.
The most vociferous and the most vociferous and outspoken group you would ever meet, and I'm seeing Eliza shaking small, which is strange to me. Which is strange to me. Yes. Yes. So Shulamite is shaking. I don't understand, but
they were attempting to memorize. Don't ever.
Yeah.
In real life, it's memorize. Don't ever.
Yeah.
In real life, you don't memorize. Don't worry about memorizing. That's about the reality of what you're saying.
I think it's not a bad idea. You have thought through some issues. There are some that might be shaky. You need to find ways around it. Just saying that you have used a washing machine before does not give anybody comfort, right? It doesn't mean you will use washing machine. So I am, naturally, most of the questions have been said. So these are comments that you need to address. Thank you.
Please, in your submission, you made mention of rendering your services to hotels. But I know most services to hotels. But I know most hotels, they already have their laundry departments. So I would advise, why don't you consider an Airbnb instead, and maybe some small guest houses instead of hotels? Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So have you registered your business? So you see, you are not ready. Okay. I want to congratulate you, young ladies and gentlemen, for having this brilliant idea, particularly on campus. So I want to commend you for it and encourage you. It's a good business, especially at a small scale on campus. And particularly when you do not have a lot of experience, this is a good place to start. And you don't need to start big. You can just start basic. And that is where I don't think that you will need 100,000 Ghana cedis to start. It's one of the businesses that if you are really very enthusiastic, you can start with very little capital. I thought this one would have been done by 12. It's almost one. thought this one we would have been done by 12. It's almost 1. Okay, pack it. Yeah, pack it. Golden Bite, where are they? I thought you projected.
Today the projection has not been very.
No, the transitions they are PowerPoint presentation. And because it's wirelessly connected, when the transition is working, it is connected.
Oh, okay. But you should have told them.
Well, we didn't know that it was connected.
I don't want to present it.
Golden Bite, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So, this is the CEP board. We are here to listen to your pitch and to make a decision whether we should support you or not. You have 10 minutes to do your pitch. Please, start.
Good morning.
So you can shift so that we can see. We want to see.
Good morning. Golden Bite. Golden Bite is a bakery which aims to promote healthy breads in the community. At Golden Bite, our vision is to become a household name for wholesome baked bread in Ghana and beyond. We plan on delivering this through our mission by creating affordable, nutritious, and joyful snacks. Our model is built on our 4 pillars, which is affordable pricing and dedicated community focus.
Next. So we are currently bringing 2 products in the market, our banana bread and our coconut bread. And they come in a way that they are very simple to buy. That's very simple and they are premium. So we have our key ingredients that goes into our bread is flour, fruits, nuts, and natural sweetness. And it solves 98% of unhealthy snacking.
So for our problem, we realized that the modern day Ghanaian worker has busy tight schedules and barely has enough time to prep their meals. Due to this, they're all friendly and all kids can have it. This next slide. For our market research, we realized that according to Statista, $4.2 billion US dollars is what the bakery and the bakery market is estimated at, and this amount is expected to grow annually by 5.7%. With this, we can tell that there's a market for our products. The advantage with Golden Bites is that we offer nutritious, affordable bread snacks for busy working Ghanaians and also students. Thank you.
Golden Bite plans to scale the business by investing Golden Bite plans to
So don't memorize. Calm down. We are not testing your ability to memorize. Take your time and speak to
Golden Bite plans to scale the business by investing statistically into product accessibility
and with this, it helps to build brand awareness and also ensure successful market entry. With this, we have the SWOT analysis, which is the strength, weakness, opportunity, and the threat. With the strength, we've created and tested our recipes with students, and we understand what they enjoy, what they need, and what fits into their lifestyle. And also,
and with the help of nutritionists, we've come up with those healthy ingredients list for our bread. And consistency cannot be matched because we've tested samples and we've sold some, and we've realized that we are consistent in our taste and the quality of our bread. And we've realized that it's a good market fit for the growing economy and people around. So.